Hey everybody, welcome back. Long way back. So I just relaxed a bit, like almost 3 weeks now. So I needed a break a little bit because I wasn't gonna talk about much anyway. But um, this ain't gonna be long. So I said today I am going to start um, on my journey. Well, restart on my journey. So far, I lost 40 pounds, which I'm happy about, but I'm not doing good enough. So I said I'll just do 8 pounds a month from March to December, and because I calculated how many calories that is, and that's close to, well, I calculated it was close to 1,200 calories. So that's what I'm gonna do from here on out. But I said that I'm going to start log in more or make more videos because I need to build my channel even more. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna build my channel, start working on it, because I don't think after I looked at it, I don't think I want to be monetized on YouTube. Um, I don't think it's worth it. So I just keep being demonetized, even though I'm not demonetized anyway. But I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And if you're listening to new, please push the subscribe button. Okay. So for over the last 2 weeks, well, last night really, or Sunday night, the storms was crazy. Usually it gets crazy this time of year. Because I know tornado season usually starts here around March, April, or no, May it ramps up. Then stops in give or take June. But I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's fine during the storms because it was scary. Like, I think it went past us, but not to where. I think it went past us, to be honest, because I remember sirens going off, and usually by then the tornado comes by sometimes, but the only thing we had was just high winds. Some gusted up to at least 70 to 100 miles an hour. It was insane. I know down south it was bad. People's roofs came off their homes. Everything. It was crazy. Tomorrow is Wednesday, also the 1st of March. So I was going to start not really a podcast, add on to what I have on, called Wish for Wednesday. Mainly what that is where mainly I do, basically what it is, Wish for Wednesday, like what I wish would happen, but that's not always the case. And also, with that Wishful Wednesday, I will do a movie review. So tomorrow, the movie review would be because I'm going to do it in the podcast and I'm going to do it separate. It's going to be an old movie. Now Thursday is going to be a movie review about Best Friends. It's off of Tubi. So watch that and keep a lookout for that. Another thing I want to talk about, oddly and weirdly enough, is earbuds. I've noticed now lately that the earbuds people make nowadays suck. I thought about getting some wireless earbuds, but I don't know, because I know the cord ones, they tangle up more than anything. And just about the best ones I've ever bought, because they don't come with a mic though, but the best earbuds I have ever bought was the Jelly earbuds. They came in different colors. I think it was from JVC or School Kid, one of them two. But them was the best headphones ever. And I tried to find at least some earbuds with a mic on it, because I don't think with the earbuds without the mic, I don't think you could hear what I'm saying. So they don't make earbuds good nowadays. And I've been seeing more and more wireless earbuds. So I said I might give that a try, because I've been doing cord earbuds for like forever. So I thought maybe I should try something different. It's a little more expensive, but from what I read so far, it's worth it. Right now, the ones I did get from Sony, those was good. But my thing is, the reason why my earbuds don't last as long, because I'm surprised I'm not deaf at this point. But if I'm listening to something, especially music, I turn it up real loud. I haven't been doing it lately. Like at night, I fall asleep. It's strange. I listen to what is it? The binaural beats for sleep. What's it called? Zach posted Sleep Tube. I listen to him, and he is actually like the videos that he makes. It's like from 2 hours. Some of them are 8, 9 hours, but they're very, very calming. I think he tested them too, because I remember I listened to one of them. I listen to it all the time. The ones I listen to is the Alpine one with the mountains, and the other one I listen to is called Back to Sleep. And it's the one where it's purple and pink, and it has a city background with palm trees. That's the one I listen to, because that one actually really relaxes me. Because I know sometimes, like this morning, I listened to one, and I had to turn down low, and I think it was just like, it like melted my brain, like it gave my entire body a massage, and I woke up feeling just fine. I think with those type of of videos, they actually calm me down. Because I've been trying to find a good routine, a very good routine, to where, like, I'm trying to find things healthy, but I'm also trying to find things that I won't be addicted to food. Because I'm trying to strain away from that. So far, it's working pretty good. But one of the things I said I'm going to work on is the junk food part. Fast food, I've been cutting down a lot. Well, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Um, about restaurant. Because I said I'm going to stop eating out. But anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah, Binural. So it's relaxing. It really, really is. And you're talking to somebody who gets stressed out very easy. It relaxes. It takes the stress out. And all in all, it's very enjoyable. Okay, so now that we got all that, the sleep mess out the way. Okay, so we're going to talk about OKPS, the Oklahoma Public Schools. So, apparently, I'm just saying this is my opinion, something is wrong with the superintendent, Ryan Walters. Okay, so I was reading the news. I was watching the news. I think it was last week. And one of the things that popped up was Superintendent Walters made controversy. Now I'm just sitting there like, well, what do you do now? So he had an entire press conference, and he was in there talking about how he questions the ideology of some of these universities, such as OU, OSU, OBU, ECU, what have you. And if students, after they graduate K through 12, should go to these universities. My thing is, this doesn't matter. I mean, they're in college now, and they're giving them a lot of flack anyway, because at the Capitol, there's a room where they had, I know for at least, because I'm 30, about to be 31, they had it up since, I think even before I was born, pictures of doctors, people who, basically it's just people who, like a superintendent, what have you, I don't know what they called, but it was different type of people who represented each university or each, what have you. It had both parties, Republican and Democrats. So he basically had the audacity to take all these pictures down. Why he took these pictures down, we don't know. But, well, he told everyone that the reason why he took them down was because of something about they had too many unifier, whatever. He said something. And he said that instead of having these people up here, the Hall of Famers, that Oklahoma children matter. Um, Instead, they should have the pictures of parents with their kids because that's what we're representing. Um, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Actions speak louder than words. And so far, his actions ain't doing no good because teachers are still leaving. Um, there was one man I watched on Sunday on Flashpoint, and he was on there, and even he said, like, what does that got to do with you hiring teachers? And this is a Republican now. And he said, what does that got to do with hiring teachers? Like, what? And I kind of agree with the man because you said all the stuff. You can bring teachers back in office. You can protect kids from CRT and all this other stuff. But you're not doing that good of a job at it. I can kind of see, I don't know, something about that man is off. It's something about him that's just off. It's something, I can't put my finger on it. Because one of the things I was, I think a while back, because it wasn't a teacher thing that happened, it was about the banned books. And, oh yeah, I got something else about that too. And, um, it was just weird. It's just odd. Anyway, um, so he's a law flag. Gov Stitt, he had a press conference, I think, the next day after he said that, Senator Walters. And that man looked just as confused as I was because the reporter told him, hey, did you hear about what, Senator Walters said about how he questions the ideology of the universities and how kids shouldn't go to it. And Gov's face was just like, wait, what? And he just looked like, what? He's like in between. You know how, someone that says something stupid, but you can't. It just showed all on his face. He just, what? So Gov Stitt said, no, I don't agree with what he said. Kids need to go to these universities, which they do. Because, let's say they stop going to these universities. OU, OSU, what have you. What happens then? Then that means no football games. Sports goes down. What do? And learning those stops after the 12th grade. I hope they know that. Well, he knows that. But I don't keep an update on that man's foolishness because that man's ridiculous. Speaking of that, I never understood banned books in schools, well, in general, to be honest. I never understood that. Um, I was reading where one banned book where, because I have the book by Toni Morrison, The Bluest Eye. I love that book. I think it's something you don't want to hear because that book isn't really offensive. It just tells the story of usually what happens in the black community and community. So I don't understand why the book is bad. Like some of the, unless it talks about porn, or well, one book I kind of, I think it was called Gender Queer or something like that. Now I would love to read that book, but a kid was in like a, I think it's like a press, like a town hall meeting or something, and he read an excerpt to it, and he said that this was in his school, and that the librarian even said that if he wanted to have a graphic novel. I really don't know how to feel about that. Like, I want kids to know there are different types of people, bar none. But I don't know about something like that. The book, I mean, because I read the book, because they got two different types of of ages. They say 12 to 18, and some say 18 and over. But I never understood the banned books. Like To Kill a Mockingbird, it's banned everywhere. Why that book is banned, I don't know. Because all that book is about not to go against other people's skin color. That's it. I don't know how that book is offensive towards people. But that book is banned everywhere. I don't get it. I just don't. I really don't. I don't get it. But yeah, I don't understand banned books. Because it sounds like cause I don't think I ever really, cause I read everything, but even I remember in school that when I go to a library, we did have books, but how they had it separated, like, cause I remember when you walk in, there's the books, and there was the magazines in the back, and then how it was, they have little kids books in the front, and then when you get towards, like, not the back but on the side, because there was two computers, but when you get to a side in the back, there was the young adults, and how they had it. Well, they had it through the Dewey system when I was a kid, and I've never heard of that. But that's how we had it. We had the Dewey system, and that's how she did the books. But how we had it, they had it separated by year and by age group also. Um, yeah, but that's how we had our books. But I really don't remember any kind of books like that when I was in school. Yeah, I mean, the closest one I had, and it didn't really bother me to the point where to tell my parents was, I forgot what the book was called, but I don't know what it was called, but it was a book about a girl. She lived in an apartment, and she had a crush on a guy, and the guy ended up, that she liked, ended up kissing another guy. That was it. Dude, that's the closest thing I've read to it. But other than that, because I read everything, it didn't bother me. As long as it was a book, I read it. I read Stephen King. I've read Edgar Allan Poe. I think as a teenager, I read Dante's Peak. No, Dante's Inferno. That's what I read. Because I watched it after I saw Seven. So I started reading on it because I was interested, like, what is this? So I read up on it, about Dante's Inferno. I read about that. And I I read everything. Like, I just don't limit myself to one genre, to be honest. And they said nowadays books are about to be like extinct, which sucks. Because I said I was gonna do Audible, but Audible's too expensive. So I said I'm gonna see if I can find some audiobooks or something just to listen to. If I find some old, like, I'm gonna see if they do have some audiobooks that does the old genres, like the old, like Edgar Allan Poe, Ernest Hemingway, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou. Because, I think Why the Cage Bird, I think that book is banned too. I don't know why that book is banned. Because I think I read up on it why it was banned. Because of racism, which don't make no sense. Because it was back then. Basically, it tells of her life story. Why people find that offensive, I don't know. Because I think they had that book. No, it's To Kill a Mockingbird was what they had. But they had it in the back. And they had it in the back. And I never found that offensive. But I don't know. I don't know. So that's that. Hold on, I was looking stuff. Okay, that's pretty much all I can even think of right now. TV shows. Speaking of TV shows, next next month, Yellow Jackets come out. I want to see what happens because I want to know what happens. But I said I'm going to do like a recap of season one. It's excuse me. It's gonna probably just be one large video, but it shouldn't take that long. Last thing, and I'm done. Okay, restaurant. I'm not gonna say the restaurant's name, but over the over the weekend, I went to a chicken place because I heard so many reviews about this chicken. They said the chicken is good, it's delicious. Let's eat it. I went there to get some chicken. They had chicken and fries. I said, well, why not? Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? So I went to it and I got some chicken. I had to call it in, but I got some chicken. I don't know because they talking about what is it called? They call it shrinkflation, where the stuff you buy is shrinking, but the price is high as hell. So I got me a 12 piece with fries. It came up to $20. I'm like, well, that's fine. There's no big deal. Went home. Like the chicken wings was so small. I have never seen chicken wings that small. Like ever. Um, these chicken wings were so small that you would probably have to eat all 12 pieces and still be hungry for another 12 pieces. Like these chicken wings were small. And so I tried to think, why? Like, because even on when I went online and I looked at the reviews on it, it said that it was big. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, so is it different wings that they sell? I don't know. But the wings were small. The fries was okay. Because I love fries. I would have just got the fries in general. But McDonald's fries is what I usually get. But no, I decided just to stop with restaurant food in general. Unless it's an old school mom and pop stores, I'm not doing it. I can't because no. I mean the place is clean, but everybody knows what McDonald's cheeseburgers they're starting to get smaller. I'm like, really? And speaking of that, I said I'm going to go. I'm going to the gym today, and and start running. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got really. I'm gone for like forever. But I will see you guys tonight, maybe. If not tonight, in the morning, because I still haven't even figured this out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks and bye bye.